That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is episode 4, and you know what else is 4? The number of letters in the word Sonic. Nope. 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 Don't. Here we are.
Wow, that...
Well, you know what? I can't spell and you can't play games. Here we are.
Well, it just that comment just took me right out of it. I was like, wait, hold on. I have to think about how to spell things. And I'm trying to platform. Fuck.
Before the episode went live, or however you want to call it, you were talking to me about something, and in my head I was thinking of what I was gonna say, and that's what I went with. I was like, there's 4 letters in Sonic, right? And then I counted it out and I was like, fuck, there's not, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Oh my god.
Wait, right? S-O-N-I-C. Oh, there's 5. Well, we'll just have to reuse this intro for episode 5.
Nah, I'll say it this one.
Look at that, you're doing the same thing when now the sun's out.
Yeah, sun's out, buns out. Okay, I'm gonna skip that section because it was irritating me.
So what's your goal for this episode, my friend? Are we gonna fight a boss finally?
I'm really hoping so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, actually we should be able to, because I'll be able to collect this Chaos Emerald, and as long as we have enough keys...
How many Chaos Emeralds are there? I thought there was only like 4.
No, there's like 7.
That's quite chaotic.
Yeah, I think it's the same number that there are.
What is a Chaos? What is a Chaos? How many Dragon Balls are there? 9?
7.
Oh, fuck. Wait, so were you kidding about 7 Chaos Emeralds?
No, I think there's 7 Chaos Emeralds,
okay.
just like there's 7 Dragon Balls. There's a lot of similarities between the 2. It gets all powered up, turns yellow, gets spiky hair.
Oh my, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, what's the lore of Sonic? What is a Chaos Emerald?
So they're just like...
And I would like to preface this that I will follow this conversation up with lore about Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, so they've just kind of existed. They're powerful emeralds. Sonic can harness their powers. We don't really know why he can do that.
Uh-huh.
This game kind of dives into Chaos Emerald lore a little bit, so I don't want to explain too much.
Cool.
Since it'll kind of be in the game-ish.
Because we've been paying attention to cutscenes. Getting a Near Automata vibe right now.
Yeah.
Automatopoeia.
Automatopoeia.
I thought about playing that game on the show.
Onomatopoeia?
Yeah. Bing, bang, pow. Them chickens jacking my style.
And then... Yeah, and then there's the Master Emerald, which...
There's a Master Emerald?
Yeah, it's real big, and Knuckles is in charge of protecting it. That's his whole, like, thing.
Okay.
That's why he exists.
That's why he has Knuckles? That's why he's the only violent character?
Yeah, well, so it's part of the, like, family thing that he's from, like the tribe that he's from, or like his ancestors.
Oh, like Fast and Furious. Oh my god, Sonic goes fast!
Yeah. It's all related.
Where's, what's his name? Not Vince Vaughn. Vin Diesel.
Vince Vaughn.
I was thinking of V's.
You mean Mark Sinclair?
Who's that?
It's Vin Diesel's real name.
Oh. Dude, a Sinclair's a dessert.
That's an eclair.
No. That's a city in Wisconsin. That's Eau Claire.
Eau Claire.
Wow, that's a very region-specific joke.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of region-specific jokes, are you in Fort Worth, Texas? Do you need to rent a jetter or buy parts for your jetter? Then head over to hydromaxjetter.com and use code PowerWaffle at checkout for 0% off your order. Don't believe me? Go check it out for yourself. Do you mind? Don't miss your chance to save 0% off. All right, back to the episode. How do you shut this off?
If you're watching this and you're not in the Midwest, you're like, what the fuck is Eau Claire?
I got my lobotomy at Eclairs.
Oh, yeah, man, we could have kept that going.
Don't get too far ahead.
We should just let them wrap
I
up
went
on
to
their
a
own.
Claire's recently.
We have to see
Recently?
By myself. Uh-huh.
By yourself.
Uh-huh. Lizzie texted me. She had her, one of the balls fall off of her nose ring. Don't make a joke about balls falling.
Find someone in you.
All right, anywho.
She really dropped the ball on that one.
Oh, ba-dum. I remember when my balls dropped.
I'm still waiting for mine.
Yeah, you do kind of talk like this a lot, you know?
Hurry up and say hey, everybody, welcome to PowerWaffle.
Hey,
Sounds simple.
but yeah, so she was like, hey, I need you to just go to Claire's and just like see if you can find a ring that's, or like a piece of jewelry that's the same diameter, just so I can like use the ball temporarily so like my piercing doesn't fall out of my nose, of course.
Okay, yeah.
So then she was like, can you go to Claire's on your way home from work? And I was like, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't want to go to Claire's by myself. And it was about as awkward as I thought it was. I walked in, there was a group of middle school girls in the back of the store, all with their Starbucks lattes, and they're all giggling to themselves, talking about things. And then I stroll in.
I need balls.
Hey, little lady.
My girlfriend said she needs balls. They're for her nose.
But yeah, then I walked in and went to the jewelry cabinet, and I just like sat there and stared at it, and I was like, cool, I think I'll buy this. And then sure enough, it's in a mall and it's a Claire's, so there was a teenage girl, maybe she was like early 20s, who clearly didn't want to be there, was like, yeah, let me open the case. And then I bought it and walked away, and I was like, that sucked. What is this?
So those kind of look like
That could be us, but you
Chaos.
playing.
which is one of the enemies like from Sonic Adventure 1, who eats the Chaos Emeralds and like is like this like blue goo creature,
Blue
Leviathan
goo?
thing, and like gets stronger and evolves more as he eats
There's
more.
the blue goo and the blue blur.
Or as I guess they eat Chaos Emeralds.
Whoa.
But then these like Coco
They
creatures
reunited right before the end.
kind of are also
Together now.
like chaos
Whoa.
a little bit with like
Take
the
a minute.
blue
I'm gonna keep
liquidy
moving.
gooey stuff that's going on. So that is kind of what they're like alluding to in this game
That's cool.
with the story and the Chaos Emeralds. There are also apparently some like weird retconning stuff. I'm not super deep into the actual like lore.
It's
I am
kind
in
of
bits
weird
and
to think
pieces,
about
but-
Sonic and lore in the same sentence.
I mean, there's a lot of it, and they had to do a lot of storytelling in like the first 3 or 4 games on the Sega Genesis without any dialogue.
Wait, you're talking like the first
Yeah.
like platforming games?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You're shitting me.
Yeah, because there's like
I'm not sure what
lore
happened.
stuff that's established. I mean, more so once you start getting into like Sonic 3.
Transcended time.
I thought it was just like Mario, where you just have to go and rescue the princess and kill the bad guy. There's no, it's just you just go.
They take us far apart.
I mean, yeah, you can look at it that way, but there's also like other stuff going on.
I know you'll be great.
Because like in the
You're
second
all
one, you're
about it when you come
stopping
back.
Eggman from destroying the entire planet. So that's why you go up at the end to Death Egg. You fight the Metal Sonic, which he created to try to stop you.
Whoa.
and then his whole like mecha form. And if you've gotten all the Chaos Emeralds, you turn into Supersonic at the end as well, and you like fly away with tails.
And we're talking Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Genesis?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
And like the third one introduces Knuckles, and so he steals the Chaos Emeralds from you. It happens directly after Sonic 2. So you like fly down from space. You're going across the water. Knuckles hits you, and Knuckles is being tricked by Dr. Robotnik, because Dr. Robotnik, anytime that you like play as Knuckles or do anything, he's like wearing a mask, which lets you know that he's
Weird.
he's tricking Knuckles
That's weird.
into doing his bidding, because Knuckles is notoriously gullible.
Wait, Knuckles was in the most recent Sonic movie, right?
Yes.
He's voiced by Idris Elba.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yep. And he was tricked by Eggman in that movie too, because again, Knuckles is notoriously gullible. That's like his character trait. He's very like rash.
Well, yeah, he's red. And if the Ninja Turtles have taught me anything, he's rude, but crude. I don't remember what the word is.
I
Or
was just
what the
moving
thing-
stuff.
Yeah, I was
and I'm
kinda-
glad that
whoa.
it just worked.
Yeah, cool. That
I
means I
had
don't have to continue my thought process.
Yeah, I was
and
like, I had no
everything.
rhyme or reason as to what I was doing. I was just moving stuff around. So
What is it?
That's awesome.
Raphael is cool but rude.
Probably.
I think that's the phrase. Because
Yeah.
Michelangelo's a party dude.
Yep.
Donatello's
A fucking
something
nerd.
with tools. And then Leonardo is the fucking vanilla soy boy.
Yep.
Anywho, Dragon Ball Z. Did that show ever end? It's done, right?
So Dragon Ball Z is
I searched everywhere.
done.
Oh god.
Ideas.
So there's Dragon Ball with like Goku as like a kid. Then there's Dragon Ball Z,
Wait.
and then after that,
There was also just Dragon Ball?
yeah,
I literally thought it was just Dragon Ball Z and that was it.
no, Dragon Ball Z is
Holy
when he
shit.
becomes an adult.
Whoa.
So that's in the future.
Whoa.
And then after Dragon Ball Z, there's a split in the timeline. There's the non-canon timeline with Dragon Ball Z GT. That's all made up and fake. Then there's Dragon Ball Super, which is the actual canon continuation.
Okay.
And then we just got, it was announced that there's going to be another continuation, which is not following the manga for Dragon Ball Super, but it's going to be a continuation of Super, like the next little section
Okay.
where like Goku and Vegeta turn into like babies. Yeah, I don't know. People are kind of 50-50 on it.
Okay. Weird. Okay. Because I remember, I didn't watch it growing up, but I do remember like Toonami and like Adult Swim, you know, when you would fall asleep and then wake up in the
Yeah.
middle of the night and weird Cartoon Network would be on.
Yep.
Dragon Ball Z was one of them, and I remember always just being like, what the fuck is going on right now? It was always just them standing in a field in silence staring at each other.
Yeah, I mean, there was a decent amount of that.
But I remember at one point I watched like the episode where they like got the Dragon Balls, and I was like, oh my god, they got the Dragon Balls! That was all I remember. I don't remember anything else about it. I just remember going, oh my god, I'm here for this momentous occasion.
I mean, they get the Dragon Balls fairly often.
Oh. I thought it was one of those things where like they were scattered across the land and they had to get them one at a time, and it took like several seasons to finally get all 7.
I mean, like, that's how it was at the beginning. And then as time goes on, they just use them more frequently. Also, this is absolutely the best
I was
song
to say,
in the entire game.
I know you turned off the jukebox, but we get to hear this, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah!
Like I listened to this song just on its own.
Oh yeah!
It fucking slaps so goddamn hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly borrowing from the Doom soundtrack, but like, I'm here for it. I know.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Kellen Quinn. You were about to go into the verse, and I sent you into the bridge.
Wait, is it actually Kellen Quinn?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I was like, I'm not really a big Sleeping with Sirens fan.
Neither am
I. He does an amazing job with all of these songs for all the bosses.
Yeah, this is rad. Yeah, I know, like, there's a lot of tropes you find in gaming, like, the Breath of the Wild effect is, I mean, this is the perfect game to show it clearly is inspired by Breath of the Wild and the way it's all laid out and everything, but like what Doom did to video game music in 2016, I don't think I'll get bored of that for quite a while because it's so awesome.
I mean, Sonic has had a pretty banger soundtrack.
It's true.
I mean, like it was more like butt rock when like the Adventure series was out,
or like pop punk and stuff like that. Maybe
yeah, it was like
even
a weird
ska.
like pop punk / butt rock combo.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it was only a matter of time. Metal is cool, man. It's a surprisingly versatile genre.
Yeah. I did so much fucking damage to this dude.
Yeah, wow.
Fucking bitch.
You did it.
Yeah. God, Super Sonic, he's just so fucking cool.
I'm happy you're getting to play this again.
I'm happy I get to play this again.
You know, it's kind of appropriate because this series is coming out alongside Super Mario Wonder.
Yep.
I think. Well, it is now.
Yeah, it'll be close.
It's canon. I've set the timeline.
It's a canon event.
Yeah, we're kind of getting both of our we're itching both of our scratches.
Yeah.
Right. You said Titans earlier, plural.
Titans
Like Raven?
or Starfire.
Darn it.
I guess this isn't over.
That was
until I
actually an
bought all
anime
the
that I
big
could kind of
bucks.
get into.
Sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
dare I?
More like
I
my
feel
own
weird
self.
calling it an anime. I mean, it is an anime, but if
It's,
it's like it's like anime light.
It's an animated show.
That is true. Dare I say, it's like a stepping stone. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're new to anime? How about you start with Teen Titans, okay? Let's slow down a little bit.
Yeah. And there's a lot of anime fans who would be very upset at you calling Teen Titans an anime.
Listen
There's still
here.
heavy debate on if Avatar is an anime or not because it was made in the West.
And see, I have the same opinion on Avatar, where I'm like, it's not anime, but like it's anime light. Like it's a good entryway. Like I'm not into anime, but I could see myself watching Avatar.
There is a difference though between like Teen Titans as like an animated show versus Avatar, which is like a Western made anime.
There's very clear, you can tell. Yeah. It's almost like Teen Titans is a cartoon that flirts with ideas that are prominent in anime. And then Avatar,
was I think supposed to be styled as
is an anime. I don't know.
an anime, but
I'm
made
the
in the West.
worst person to be
so-
talking about this.
That's fair.
Also, so now we get to look at this gross sandy wasteland for like 4 episodes. This is our new biome?
Yes,
Oh.
it is. Yeah.
This is not a fan of this.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have a desert level, right?
Now, does that mean the next episode or the next biome is going to be ice?
Never mind.
No.
I'll get you out.
Oh, water.
It's gonna be volcanoes.
Oh, that was actually going to be my third guess.
Yeah.
Hi, Knuckles.
And more or less what we already had.
Collect Knuckles' memory tokens.
Okay, that's not gonna do any damage. Hold on.
Dude, you're
There we go.
spoiling his boingus.
Yeah, spoingest all over his boingest. Yeah, I know. I know what the memory token. I've collected a few already. 17 to be exact. Oh, here's the fucking Strida.
Whoa. Strida.
Well, Strider.
My ambitions as a Strider.
Ta-da! Finish that out. Ta-da! Now we're on here.
Who was your favorite Teen Titan?
I mean, probably still Raven.
Okay, that's fair. Mine was Beast Boy. Beast Boy was cool.
I wanted to punch him in the face.
He had
I found
spunk.
him really annoying.
I mean, Michelangelo's also my favorite Ninja Turtle. So
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. What your favorite Ninja Turtle was?
It makes sense. It used to be Leonardo for the longest time, but then as I
Interesting.
started to develop a personality, I was like, oh, Michelangelo's the cool guy. Why would you ever want any other Ninja Turtle?
It's interesting because my favorite Ninja Turtle used to be Raphael, because he was moody and like.
He's rude but cool. Cool
Yeah,
but
and
rude.
he was red. I was really into red as a kid.
Well, they actually used to all be red back in the comics. So that's actually
I like the weapon that he used, or the weapons that he uses.
the Sai, whatever they're called.
And so
He is cool. I do like him.
yeah, and he was
They're all
like mad and like angry and like
And he's got big feet.
yeah.
He's our heavy-footed goth bitch.
And then how many fucking thingies do I need? Am I good? Oh, I don't have any map unlocked, so I don't know. I still need 13 more. Shit. Anyway, but then as I got older and just got more responsibility and stuff, I actually Leonardo's my favorite.
Well, you're the oldest brother, right?
That's true. I am.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I had to be
My
the
very
old
best.
responsible one.
But it's funny, whenever I play a Ninja Turtle game, I always play as Donatello.
Interesting.
Because, well, I guess I shouldn't say every Ninja Turtle game. I've only played a few. I've only played the good ones, like Turtles in Time and Shredder's Revenge. But Donatello
Shredder's in
is
Time.
usually, he's got Shredder's in Time.
Yeah.
He's usually got like the best range, which makes sense. He has that big staff.
Yeah.
Big staff, all right.
Big staff.
Yeah, so I always liked his play style.
I like me a turtle with a long staff.
Me too. Yeah, Leo was always balanced. Raph was always a little bit more powerful.
Yeah.
Mikey had speed on his side, but Donnie had that length, that reach, girth.
You could really stick it to him.
X gonna give it to you.
Sure is.
How? That's my dog bark.
Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay.
Use parry.
They're
The
like-
platypus?
Like you better parry the attack. You know, the action that you can just hold forever.
Pretty cool that they're teaching you new tricks in the second biome, even though we've been playing this game for 4 hours.
Teen Titans.
Everything is Teen Titans. All right, well, it's fate. We have to find ourselves a Teen Titans game to play now.
Oh no. They're probably all bad.
I think there's one on the PS2 that's like a top-down like beat 'em up, and it's not terrible.
Oh, okay.
I know that.
Top-down beat 'em up.
Well, like not top-down, but like isometric, I guess you could say.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think our boys in Mind Pulp played one. Yeah, that's right. Our
Ooh.
boys, we're best friends.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're friends.
Mind Pulp.
Yeah, we may have.
How he's doing?
Yeah, so if you've heard of Mind Pulp, let them know that we said hello. They'll know exactly who we are.
They'll be like, oh, Jordan and Zach from PowerWaffle? Hell yeah.
They're like, yeah, we know those guys.
Oh,
They're
the guys that
fucking,
share our
like,
color scheme, purple and pink? Yeah.
super
Wait, purple and pink.
cool fucking bros.
Yeah.
Purple and pink?
Yeah.
No.
That'd be an awful color scheme. It's just too much.
It just reminds me of like the
spectrum.
bubblegum, like Yoplait, or not Yoplait, but like yogurt or whatever. Well,
Pick a
there was, like,
lane. Are we talking about yogurt or bubblegum?
It was bubblegum flavored yogurt. I'm pretty like it was for kids.
Gross.
I had it like as a
Well, I mean, bubble tape
growing up,
was
like-
purple and pink with yellow accents.
like it. What
they
the
still
fuck?
make
What
bubble
was that?
tape?
What was that yogurt that like?
Go-gurt?
No, 'cause
Danimals?
Maybe it was Danimals.
Danimals was red.
No, it wasn't that. Fuck, I don't know, man. Like it Trix yogurt. God damn it!
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
they had their
Trix
own fucking
yogurt.
yogurt. Yeah, but yeah, it was like pink. Like you could get one. Like the cotton candy one was blue and pink.
Yeah.
But you could get like it was like a bubblegum one, or maybe it was just mixed berry. That was
Holy shit, Trix yogurt.
the other one, the other color,
I feel
Purple and
old now,
fucking-
dude.
pink. Well, because I remember as a kid, I used to think that it was like Mew and Mewtwo fighting each other. So then I would always like mix the yogurt together to see like which color came out on top, which was always purple because you're mixing purple and pink together.
Color theory is pretty
So-
cool, huh?
Okay, I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. Obviously older than that because Pokemon was out, and so I don't know.
Well, I mean, you are old.
That's true. Well, Pokemon hit the West in what, 96? Something like that?
I thought it was 95. Maybe that's when it came out. I don't know. All I know
Yeah.
is it came out surprisingly close to when I was birthed. Which is
Yeah.
sad, because, like, I don't know, I feel like I grew up with it, but it's just as old as I am.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 96. So, I mean, like, I would have been 4 at that point, but I didn't really even know about Pokemon until I think, like, 3rd grade almost.
Yeah.
Because I got my first Game Boy. Like, I had, like, the original Game Boy, but it was green.
Oh, like the DMG, like with the gross green screen
Yeah.
Game Boy? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you had a play it loud Game Boy? Sheesh.
Yeah, and it didn't have a battery pack because I didn't get it new.
Oh, yeah.
We had like a foreign exchange student, and he had a Game Boy. It was that Game Boy. But my friends traded Pokemon cards to him for the Game Boy,
Oof.
and then gave me the Game Boy because they wanted me to play Pokemon. So then I rented Pokemon Yellow from Blockbuster.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
The thought of renting a Game Boy game?
I know.
Holy shit, that
Yeah.
just dated yourself, man.
I sure fucking did,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah, just absolutely crazy. I bet that kid's mom was pissed.
Yeah.
Traded a fucking Game Boy for some goddamn Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Like, he never asked me about it ever, so like I kept the Game Boy.
I had a trade like that in like middle school. I don't remember what it was, but some kid just gave me, well, it was a friend. He let me just have his DS Lite.
Oh, nice.
It had a broken hinge on it, so it was kind of busted, but I made it work. And then sure enough, like 2 months later, he was like, hey, can I have that back? My dad's mad at me. And I was like, I mean, yeah, I may be in middle school, but I can also kind of understand what's going on here.
Yeah. I'm surprised like even my parents didn't make me like give it back.
Well, did you tell them?
I mean, I came home with a Game Boy
That's
that
true.
one day that they didn't buy me.
Well, to be
Like-
I don't know. If I was an adult or a parent, I could see myself going either way. I'd be like, hey, that's not right. Or I'd be like, well, you fucked around and found out.
Yeah.
You
I
learned a valuable lesson
suppose.
today, kid. Remember this day.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, the entire situation is just like really confusing to me.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think about like if I had a kid, how would I like handle that same situation?
Yeah. But I'm learning. Well, I don't know why I'm saying learning. I don't have a kid, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's really hard to speculate on how you would parent until you're parenting, because it's
Yeah.
very like spur of the moment. All right, your kid came home with a Game Boy. How are you gonna respond? You're not gonna
Yeah,
have
'cause
time to
it's just
think
like-
about it.
Yeah, it's like where the fuck did you get? I didn't buy that for you.
Yeah. Then you hit him a little bit.
Yeah. Well, unless
Set
you're
'em
like
straight.
parents that's like don't pay attention to their kids. They're like, oh yeah, did I buy that for you?
That's true.
Because there's a lot of parents out there.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I would be a little bit more attentive with my kids. Be like, I know that I didn't buy
Yeah.
that for you. Like, I'm poor as shit. I don't
Yeah,
have
that's
Game
true.
Boy money.
I know I didn't buy that for you because you asked for one and I said no.
Yeah, I said no.
Not
we
because I
can't-
don't
we can't
love
afford
you,
it.
but because literally I cannot.
I mean, a little bit is because I don't love you. I mean, like, look, you were an accident. It's not your fault, I guess. It's my fault for
Yeah.
like putting myself in a situation. But
Yeah.
like, I don't know, man.
Sorry.
You're here now. I wasn't ready for it, so I kind of resent you a little
Listen,
bit.
Applebee's was having their dollar margaritas.
Yeah, like what was I supposed?
Your mom was wearing that dress I like.
Yeah, what was I
Long
supposed
story.
to say? No,
Yeah, no.
like fucking $1 margaritas. Let's go.
I have needs, man.
Like, and then you were born, and what sucks is like I don't even have the memory of like creating you, which is like, so I don't even have something to look back on fondly when I look at you. No, instead it's just like, oh yeah, I guess that happened. I don't remember.
I have to rely on your mother's reliable storytelling, and she says it wasn't very long.
Yeah, which
One of
honestly
those-
sounds like me. So
Yeah.
I can't. It's not like I don't believe.
Yeah,
her.
I mean, it's on brand, but, I'd like to think it was one of those good nights.
No,
Anywho,
just the average
Santa's
2-minute
not real.
Tuesday. Yeah.
I'm a two-pump chump, baby.
All right.
Hi, Knuckles.
But see, like, did you see on his hand how like he was starting to get like that like
Not really.
infectedness?
Working on it, okay?
Sonic specifically.
What's going on with you?
Just a little
How did I
side
know he
effect
was gonna
of the
punch
island's
us?
Weird energy.
It's Knuckles. That's what he does.
That's kind of his thing.
He had a look on his face like he just farted, and it smelled real bad. He's just like, yeah, you like that?
Yeah, man.
Transported here, then got trapped.
Never a dull moment with you.
You like how my eyebrows sometimes separate my eyeballs, but then sometimes they don't?
Help me find the Chaos
Yeah.
Emerald so I can beat
Ugh.
some big robots.
I never realized how much it undulates.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but
Sounds like a
it helps make him really expressive, and it doesn't really bother me.
It doesn't
Maybe it's just
bother
because,
me.
like, I mean, Sonic's been around since '91. That's when the first Sonic came out. I've
Yeah.
been around since '92.
Be empowered with this technique.
I've like kind of grown up with him, and
Yeah, I mean,
like
he is a cool guy.
yeah. So I've just been staring at him for years and years and
Get
years.
out of here, kids.
Look at all these little fucking dudes.
Look at them. Oh my god, there's so many.
It's a lot. So normally you would trade these in to like level up your stats.
Trade them in.
Yeah. Well, specifically, your, I think ring count.
I like the one
and-
with the big cake. He was falling asleep. Oh, he's back. He's doing flips.
Yeah. A bunch of cute little guys.
Oh,
But yeah, I think your max speed and your max ring count. I think that's what you trade these guys in for. And then the other like blue and red little fruit looking things, those you trade in for your attack and defense stat.
sure. Well, normally you get the ring, then you get the kids.
Unless
Unless you go to Applebee's for dollar margaritas.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. God, imagine trading in kids for rings and speed.
And speed.
All right. Well, we found our boy Nux.
K-Daddy,
And-
as we call him.
Yeah, K Daddy.
We're cool like that.
Got all these little cocos. We accomplished a lot. Like we fought a boss within like the first 4 episodes.
That is pretty cool. We did a lot. Yeah.
We're making moves. We're getting stuff done. And we'll be doing more of that next week.
Yeah. So, stay sticky, y'all.
Super sticky.